All right, welcome to the next installment of Drone TV. I'm your host, Patrick Egan. As always, we're here today at the Small Unmanned Systems Business Expo 2015 in beautiful San Francisco, California. It's 3 days of business. That's what this show's all about. People are here making deals, networking, and making money, and that's what we're all about. With our business focus. We're going to talk to some people today who have been in the field, some other people coming from Europe, different countries. We'll interview folks who are trying to, let's say, give insights to this industry and, let's say, raise all the boats. I hope you enjoy this episode. Expo, speaking with Fernando Garcia from Flaretronics. He's the program manager there. His company's based in Germany. Can you tell us a little about your company, sir?
Yeah, of course. Flare is an innovative company of the Spectre Group. We are developing new ideas on flying robots for customized solutions.
Excellent. And where do you really see your focus? Are you guys focused in the commercial or like consumer, or what are you really building aircraft to do?
Okay, right now we are more focused on all the research and development, like new products, new customized solutions for our customer or clients. And we are a small team of engineers, and we are trying to be the most innovative copters in Europe.
And most of your customers are using these systems for?
We have some customer working with our copters for agriculture, industrial services, so inspection, wind turbines, solar panels, and we have our best copter, or sorry.
That's okay, thinking of the word, that's okay. Well, maybe you could show us your system. I know it's very innovative in the sense that it folds for transport, which is, in some cases, can be kind of difficult to get these bigger boxes on airplanes. So maybe you could show us that and describe it.
Yeah, of course.
And so what's the name of this model here?
Okay, this is the build we just released in Europe. This is called the Journalist. This copter is, we can just unfold it really easily. We are using just some plastic slot here, and it's made of nylon and carbon fiber, so it's really lightweight. It's under 5 kilograms. We're just trying to follow all the German regulations.
Okay, now I noticed DJI on the side there. What's going on there?
Yeah, of course. This is because we are providing these copters with different flight controllers. So our customer can choose if they want to use the DJI flight controller, Peacehawk, or APM, using always the same lightweight frame. Yeah, we are using carbon fiber, nylon, so...
It's lightweight, but I like that. So if your company, you're using DJI, you can use DJI. If you're used to using something else, you could just put it right in there. So modular that way. And I noticed we've got the one of the new Sony offerings up front there.
This is the next 7. We are using this modular design. We can just disassemble the gimbal and plug it in a handlebar, so we can just use it like a Steadicam. We have this option, so it's quite a modular design. Also, the battery, we can remove it and plug different batteries. We have just to change the plastic parts, and we can just use different batteries, different sizes.
Well, I like that design. I like that it seems very modular, and I like that it's foldable. Thank you so much, sir. All right, we have another exhibitor from the Small Unmanned Systems Expo, Mr. Stuart Rudolph. He's with SmartSee 2, the virtual air boss. Could you tell us a little about your product, sir?
Yeah, well, we have a end-to-end solution for the people who are trying to be professional and run a business. And what we allow them to do is click on a button when the client calls, schedule the aircraft, assign it to that client, bring all the payloads, the cameras and things like that they need, and be able to then fly that aircraft. And when they're done, come back with the information they need so they can invoice that client. And if you're an in-house corporation, we allow to manage all the costs and all the individuals who are going to be flying, and for what purpose. We embed all the safety procedures in, so if there's an incident that happens, you're able to respond to that, mitigate your risk rather quickly. If you need to take and track all of your pilots, create all of your COAs, and all the information you need to then file with the FAA, all that is all done organically in the system. So again, we provide an end-to-end solution. So you can schedule your client, schedule your crew, manage your fleet, manage your people, manage the equipment, because you can't have two cameras flying on the same aircraft at the same time. Deal with it in a very safe manner, and then fly your aircraft, click a button, and bill your internal environment or your client.
That's excellent. And now I did read on the sUAS News that you are working with the NASA UTM project.
That's correct. So in our system, as we do with manned aircraft, where you click a button and you're scheduled through the FAA, we're helping NASA with their project of the new unmanned traffic management system. So it comes included in this application that we're selling, and you just click a button, put the area where you're going to fly, and you'll go and be either accepted or rejected. And then NASA will come back and give you your fence and tell you what areas that you can fly in and give you that geo fence to help protect you. So we're helping NASA build the next unmanned traffic management system.
Excellent. And then I read also in sUAS News, and briefly, there was an announcement that you're doing some partnerships with some other companies that are exhibiting here?
Yes, with the manufacturer, Service Drone. And this is a very unique thing, and one I hope that flourishes, where they understand that not only are they selling aircraft to people, but they're also selling a solution to their customer, again, to be more professional and give them the ability to manage those flights. They've done an excellent job with the aircraft and allowing them to take images. But this is all about business. People are doing this to make money. And in the future, whether you're doing agriculture or you're doing windmills, it's about managing your entire operations. And that's what we're doing now from the manufacturer and giving them an extension of their system right directly to the customer.
Excellent. And then what about data storage? Are you doing something else on that?
Yep, we work with various companies to help with the management of your data, and when you put your data into our solution, it will automatically catalog for you, because we find that our customers have a problem in the future. You know, when the customer calls 6 months later and says, gee, where is that image that you took from me? Where is that? Is it in a file? Is it on which computer? Is it in a drive? We allow them to manage those things together.
Excellent. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, I'm speaking with some more exhibitors from the Small Unmanned Systems Business Expo 2015. These two gentlemen are from Great Power. Would you please introduce yourself, sir?
Hello, my name is Yan from Great Puppetry, and I'm in charge of the German branch of the sales and marketing.
Yeah, I think I saw your batteries on another company's quadcopter. And you, sir?
Hi, everyone. My name is Benson, and we are based in Miami, Florida. And mainly sales and in US, and we developed the business here.
Excellent. Now, I do have some batteries that I got from you guys, and I have to be honest, I haven't had a chance to fly, so I haven't run them yet, but I'm hearing good things about your products. You know, what's the plan for this company in the future? Is it you want to become the battery manufacturer for drones?
Sure. Actually, we are the professional battery manufacturer in China. We started this project since 2012, especially making the battery for unmanned aircraft system.
But you make products or batteries for other systems or just drones?
We do make other products for remote control model industry, and we got quite famous on this scene.
Excellent. And so American sales, are you guys getting some traction here?
Yes, we do. And as you know, that we have two brands, and one is J6. As Titan said, J6 is focused on the RC hobbies, and the Tattoo brand is mainly focused on the drones. And we are trying to be the best battery brand in US. That is what we are going to do. And we provide a good product and a good service in US.
Well, that's good to hear. So I did not know that there were two different brands. So the Tattoo is more for the professional market.
Yes.
And are you guys? You're always developing and upgrading. Are we going to see anything? Maybe some new chemistries coming along anytime soon?
Yes, exactly. And I would like to say we are not only the brand, we are the factory. We have a very big team behind us. And in next 2 months, I think in the middle of July, that we will have some new product. I mean the tattoo brand, especially for the professional drones. And for now, our maximum capacity is 22,000. And in next 2 months, we will release 3 new models. And one is 26,000, and 30,000, and 36,000.
So we can start building a house out of the bricks. And so you're primarily in Germany and the rest of Europe, or are you just starting in Germany and then branching out?
We started in Germany as the beginning, but we trying to cover the complete European market in setting up a warehouse there and a distribution and after-sales service based on Germany.
I like that model. So you guys are concerned with the after-sales service and you want to stand behind your product, which I think is an admirable thing to do. We need more of that. And I'm glad to also hear that we have a professional option. Yeah. So I want to thank both of you for coming out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're here at the sUSB Expo 2015. We're talking with Matthew Levin from Aerography. He is the gentleman that is going to be running the RC aerial photography workshop. And I just wanted a little insight from the people that you're meeting here and kind of what you're seeing, what you're thinking, and then maybe a little bit about what you plan on talking about in your workshop.
Sure. Not only photography, but we also offer cinematography. The group that I've been meeting here at the Expo has been extremely passionate, but is in the need of proper production education and protocol. We deal with very high-end professional clients that require a very specific kind of management of their expectations. So in the workshop, what we're trying to emphasize is a very ethical, professional way of dealing with the client. Being able to say no in an appropriate way, but offer creative solutions with the obstacles that are presented. Oftentimes, people's desires overshoot the actual practical, safe application, and so we're trying to emphasize, again, protocol, safety, risk mitigation.
And I think that's important. It's interesting that you touch on those points. I recognize a lot of those points. I understand what you're saying. And I think it's interesting that you're going to add that kind of into the mix. Most people think, well, I just got to get the shot no matter what. And I don't really agree with that.
Yeah, I don't either. There's been a tradition for cinematographers and photographers for well over 100 years. And there is a way to operate that doesn't violate people's privacies, that won't upset potential law enforcement or public agencies. There are ways to do it. There are laws that do exist that govern us already and should be guiding us. We shouldn't ignore those. They've existed for a long time as well. Ethics as an artist and as a photographer is something that should be thought about all the time. People's images, the landscapes, aren't free for us to take. We must respect our subjects, whether they be landscape or human or what have you. And by simply going back to a traditional way of being a photographer, being a cinematographer, it will help to create a respectable protocol that could be followed and understood by the operators, the vendors, and the clients at large.
Excellent. Well, thank you, sir, for sharing those thoughts with us. All right, we're here with another exhibitor at the sUSB Expo 2015, Marco from Astral. You were also up there telling us about a little work you guys were doing, methane sniffing. Could you give us a little detail?
Yeah, this is a project we're working on with our Canadian partners from a company called Boreal Laser. And we integrated the smallest, for sure, laser mass spectrometer on an unmanned system. And the first test runs were at an altitude above ground of the pipelines of 50 meters. And the results are very, very encouraging. We were able to detect 2.5 parts per million methane. So basically any kind of small leak that would happen, and even natural methane sort of background is detectable by the system. And since the system flies for 3 hours, you can imagine
you could collect some data. Now, your system is also a fixed wing system. So you have this laser-based sniffer on the fixed wing system, and then flying at how many knots?
Yeah, the laser, it's on a fixed wing system on our Bramor Geo, and the system flies at 16 meters per second, so that's around 33 knots, I think. So.
And it's pretty impressive, and you're still collecting that kind of data.
Absolutely, yeah. The laser is mounted, the transmitter and receiver are actually mounted on our winglets, so it's a really beautiful, it has an optical network in the wings and the computer in the fuselage. So.
All right, well, thanks for explaining that. Have a good time. All right, well, that about wraps it up for this episode of Drone TV at the Small Unmanned Systems Business Expo 2015. We learned a lot. Again, the presentation's just astounding. And I will invite everyone to visit the SUAS News YouTube channel and check out all the presentations. Also available on the SUAS News SlideShare, you'll be able to download all of the PowerPoint presentations. Just a wealth of information from experts in this field. Again, thank you for viewing, thank you for reading SUAS News, and we'll see you next time.